Have you ever wondered why only a few people are actually rich? And why are you not one of them? Even though you're giving your fullest, by waking up daily with a bunch of hopes and motivation, you're doing everything that everyone else does, but you're not getting rich and it's just draining the energy from you. The question of why arises every time when you start thinking about it. That's why today's topic is, why 99.6% of you will never be rich. There might be a lot of questions roaming around your mind. Let's reveal the truth, and let everyone know the missing side of the system we call life. Before starting the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the missing side, and don't miss to turn on the notification bell as well. Do you know about these global figures, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Warren Buffett? I mean, who don't? As they command vast empires. But how did they amass such wealth? In today's world, the idea of being rich often dominates our perception of success. We're bombarded with images of wealth and luxury, leading us to believe that being rich is the ultimate goal. Society tells us that we need to accumulate wealth, own expensive possessions, and live a lavish lifestyle to be considered successful. There are so many people who are struggling to become rich, but 99.6% of us will never be rich. But the question remains the same: why? One reason is that our society is built on a system that favors the wealthy and keeps the majority of people trapped in a cycle of debt and financial insecurity. From an early age, we're taught to go to school, get a job, and work hard to climb the corporate ladder. But for many, this path only leads to a lifetime of paycheck-to-paycheck living, with little hope of ever achieving true wealth. This mindset creates a rat race mentality, where people are constantly chasing after material wealth and external validation, forgetting about their own creativity and ideas. Another factor that contributes to the lack of wealth is the mindset around money. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that wealth is reserved for the lucky few or those who are born into privilege. We're told that becoming rich requires luck, talent, or connections, things that are often out of reach for the average person. But the truth is, becoming rich is not just about luck or privilege, it's about mindset. It's about learning how to manage money wisely, investing wisely, and taking calculated risks to grow your wealth over time. It's about setting clear financial goals, creating a plan to achieve them, and taking consistent action to make your dreams a reality. And unfortunately, today's educational system doesn't teach us how to deal with money. Instead, the system is just teaching random things that are already been discovered. We're studying to get a degree for a job, which will drain us with time and not even complete our basic financial needs. Despite efforts to reform education systems and promote creativity and innovation, many argue that the current model continues to prioritize conformity and obedience over independent thinking and entrepreneurial spirit. This perpetuates a cycle where the majority of individuals are conditioned to become obedient workers rather than innovative thinkers and creators. Moreover, there are concerns that powerful groups and institutions may be influencing education policies and practices to serve their own interests. Secret groups and elites have been accused of controlling the world's economic and political systems, manipulating education to maintain the status quo and perpetuate their dominance. The rat race that many of us find ourselves caught in today has its roots deeply embedded in the history of societal and economic structures. Throughout centuries, the world system has been shaped by various forces, leading to the creation of a competitive environment where individuals are driven to chase after material wealth and success at the expense of their well-being and fulfillment. The origins of the rat race can be traced back to the rise of industrialization and capitalism in the 18th and 19th centuries. With the advent of factories and mass production, labor became commodified, and workers were treated as mere cogs in the machinery of production. The Industrial Revolution brought about significant economic growth and technological advancement, but it also led to the exploitation of workers and the widening gap between the rich and the poor. During this time, education systems were overhauled to meet the needs of the burgeoning industrial economy. Public education became compulsory, aiming to provide basic literacy and numeracy skills to the masses. However, the curriculum was designed to produce obedient and compliant workers who could seamlessly integrate into the factory system. Critical thinking and creativity were often sidelined in favor of rote memorization and standardized testing, perpetuating a culture of conformity and compliance. As capitalism continued to evolve, so too did the rat race. The pursuit of profit and economic growth became paramount, driving individuals to work longer hours and compete fiercely with one another for limited resources. The rise of consumerism further fueled the rat race, as people were encouraged to define their worth and identity based on their material possessions and social status. In the latter half of the 20th century, globalization accelerated the pace of the rat race, as advancements in technology and communications made the world increasingly interconnected. Jobs became more precarious, with outsourcing and automation threatening traditional employment opportunities. In this hyper-competitive environment, individuals were pushed to constantly strive for higher productivity and efficiency, often at the expense of their mental health and well-being. Today, the rat race persists, albeit in different forms. The gig economy and precarious employment have replaced traditional 9-to-5 jobs for many, leading to increased insecurity and instability. Meanwhile, the pressure to succeed and achieve societal expectations remains as strong as ever, driving individuals to sacrifice their personal lives and values in pursuit of material wealth and success. But not everyone gets jobs, even after the education phase. Global unemployment rates remain a pressing issue, with the International Labor Organization reporting a 5.2% unemployment rate in 2024. Despite this, income inequality continues to widen, with the top 1% capturing a disproportionate share of income growth, compared to the bottom 50%. This growing gap exacerbates socioeconomic disparities and limits opportunities for upward mobility. In the gig economy, up to 162 million people in Europe and the United States are engaged in temporary or freelance work, highlighting a shift towards precarious employment arrangements. Similarly, Asian countries have also shown a growing interest in freelancing as a means of employment, economic empowerment, and flexibility in the workforce. Despite that, young graduates face significant challenges in securing stable employment due to a mismatch between traditional education and the skills demanded by the labor market. As a result, many find themselves trapped in low-paying jobs with little room for advancement. The impact of technology cannot be understated. With the rise of automation, artificial intelligence, and globalization, job markets worldwide have undergone significant transformations. While these advancements have boosted productivity, they've also led to disruptions in traditional employment patterns. Many routine tasks previously handled by humans are now automated, resulting in job displacement across various sectors. Additionally, globalization has intensified competition as companies seek to outsource labor to lower-cost regions. To thrive in this evolving landscape, individuals must adapt to changing industries and skill requirements. This often involves acquiring new skills like coding, data analysis, and digital marketing to align with emerging job opportunities. Lifelong learning and upskilling have become essential strategies for navigating these changes, along with fostering resilience and adaptability to weather uncertainties. Societal pressures play a significant role in shaping career choices. Conventional paths to financial stability are often favored, leading to a stigma against unconventional career choices and entrepreneurship. Individuals may feel compelled to conform to these norms, fearing criticism and social ostracization if they deviate. As a result, many opt for traditional employment, foregoing opportunities for personal fulfillment and creative expression. However, alternative perspectives challenge these norms. Thought leaders and philosophers advocate for following one's passion and embracing failure as a stepping stone to success. And that's how 99.6% of you will never be rich. These norms and systems are the walls that we were never learned how to climb. The concept of the New World Order has been a subject of speculation and conspiracy theories for decades. These theories often suggest that a secretive elite group, comprising influential figures from government, finance, and other sectors, is working behind the scenes to establish a totalitarian world government. According to these narratives, the NWO aims to control global economics, politics, and society for its own agenda, often at the expense of individual freedoms and sovereignty. While conspiracy theories surrounding the NWO may capture public imagination, it's crucial to approach them with critical thinking and skepticism. While some elements of truth may exist within these theories, many lack credible evidence and rely on conjecture and speculation. It's essential to distinguish between legitimate concerns about global governance and unfounded claims propagated by fringe groups. Encouraging critical thinking involves questioning assumptions, evaluating evidence, and considering alternative perspectives. Rather than accepting sensationalized claims at face value, individuals should seek reliable sources and engage in reasoned discourse. Thank you for joining us in exploring the missing side of wealth and success in today's world. We've delved into the complexities of our society's systems and the challenges that many individuals face in their pursuit of financial prosperity. Share your thoughts about today's topic in the comments section below. Until next time, stay safe and keep exploring the missing side of the global realities.